Well, hello everyone. I wasn't expecting this. Holiday 2024. It's cold. It's very ominous. I'm a little worried. Like, none of them have been that, you know, scary. Anyway. Ah, my eyes! I apologize. Toriel! It's cold. Snow has blanketed the ground. In this state, it's hard to know where to find anything. Let's start by looking up. No, heats, flames, fire, guys, man. Blue sky. Okay, this is good. Up above was the blue sky. Suddenly, a shadow appeared above you. Roast chicken. Hey, are you following me or something? Hey, if you're gonna follow me around, follow me at the place where it looks like a butterfly. It flew away. Yeah, basically saying I'm leaving Twitter, which me too, by the way. Anyway, it's good. You should go to Toby's page on Blue Sky. There's a lot of roast chicken. This is the place. I think it's pronounced Blueski, definitely. There, I tested the waters, ground, and sky. I made several posts about chicken, which actually resembles an image of a dog climbing. I even made a song about carpet. It was quite good. In case Blueski flies away, I uploaded all these posts here as a memorial. That way you don't even have to remember the website. Thanks. They all went to Sans. What the hell? Sans, are you using your time-space manipulation to steal the snowflakes from me? What? I don't do that. Never. That's hilarious. LTS testing. Game _ change. Monster Kid. After 4 months of waiting for a stable version, we were able to update GameMaker and do public testing of its new chapter-switching command, Game Change. It had some hiccups that needs to be ironed out. So true. But overall, it seemed to work okay. However, as a side effect of updating GameMaker, many other changes to the underlying engine caused unforeseen issues to pop up all across the game, creating new crashes and even awakening some old bugs that were already fixed a long time ago. We tried to fix everything we can, but it's hard to know if we got everything. One day in the future, after chapters 3 and 4 are out, we will need to update GameMaker again in an even more extensive way, causing new and unknown bugs, crashes, and strange differences to appear once again in a game that is twice as big as it is now. I hope this illuminates one interesting aspect of game creation for you guys. Thank you very much to everyone that tested. Aww, bundled up with the waterfall umbrella. It's funny. Deltarune progress update. Buried in the snow was kind of ancient crystal. Okay, clearly this wasn't... This was kind of like just rushed out for the holiday probably, but that's fine by me. Anyway, buried in the snow was kind of ancient crystal. Dog crystal. Yep, definitely just a crystal, not anything else. Sure is ancient, it might even be 2 months old. The crystal resonated with a message. Deltarune reached its 6th anniversary. Since Undertale came out, 9 years have passed, and I only released 2 chapters of Deltarune so far. Internally, chapter 3 and 4 are basically completed besides translation and bug testing. They are frozen, waiting to be released. Impatiently, you dug it out. It's a dog. Seems the dog will thaw with the passage of time. Don't use the defrost setting. It'll make the fur curl up and get sticky. Okay. Oh, using the umbrella to collect snow now. Hell yeah. Chapter 3. Susie. She is sleeping on a couch. Wait. It looks like a giant couch. I don't know. The game was tested by a professional team on PC. It's a bit strange. Some of the only people to play the game so far are just some talented and reliable guys in a room somewhere. I wonder if they liked it. Sorry, I had to check a setting. I'm going to ask if they liked it. Oh, I got a response. To summarize, it was a lot of work trying to test all the subtle details and text differences in the game. On the other hand, it was enjoyable to find these things on your own. As a single criticism, it's a bit inconvenient not being able to save during certain longer portions, but those portions were totally fun and made you excited to see what was going to happen next. That seems like a fair assessment. Not capitalized. There is a long section where you cannot save, but it's also rumored to be fun. No yo-yo, dog twiddling realistic human thumbs. Okay. That's what the reviews say so far. No yo-yo, no yo-yo, dog twiddling realistic human thumbs. By the way, a number of reports from the testing team were about things that seemed like bugs, but were actually intentional. Pizzas? Okay. Typo in the text displayed after acquiring pizza sent in blank. So that's probably like ices pizza, right? There seems to be a typo in the text after acquiring pizza sent. So it's the pizza, Icy's super hot guy pizza body spray that's in the bathroom probably is what this is about. In the area of blank blank. After obtaining pizza scent, the line of dialogue from blank contains the word pepperoni. However, it seems the correct word should be pepperoni. No. Chapter 3 is pretty solid now. Only console-related aspects remain. Chapter 4. Oh my god, it's a Christmas tree. Chapter 4 is looking like a holiday mansion. More and more. Oh boy. The first Japanese translation pass of Chapter 4 was placed into the game. Here's some text, although keep in mind the translation is a work in progress. It'll take some months before the translation is completed with a final pass. Inferno! Inferno! Oh boy. Oh, Inferno and Inferno. Like two enemies that are Inferno, I guess. Yeah, alright. What's with you? Making me feel better? I wake you too, swoozy. What? Yeah, alright. Knock it off with the stupid voice. I bet you people who know Japanese better than I can look at this and tell who's talking from the pronouns they're using. Probably. I'm going to guess it's... I actually don't know. I was going to say Ralsei, but I don't know. Could be somebody else. Susie, can you enrich my enclosure? Lancer. Susie, I can punch a hole in the drywall and hide toys inside. Thank you. Someday I will do the same for you. Thanks, Lancer. To buy or not to buy? Oh! I can't highlight it. That specific line... So that's a Chapter 4 character. Right? If you remember the Valentine from the February newsletter... we had this like weird person talking to us who we didn't know. And people were like, it's Gaster. And then people were like, actually, no, it's probably not Gaster. But that person signed the letter off by saying goodbye with just BY. So that's probably actually related to something like that texting quirk, I guess. To buy or not to buy? What could that be? What would be a BY? Like, what would you replace with BY? Or why would you replace something with BY? I don't know. I can't think of anything. It's probably something to do with like Christmas or something like that. Birdly. Birdly? In Chapter 4? Okay. I mean, this could just be a... Wait, okay, no, this isn't all Chapter... What? How could it be Chapter... How could El Nina be in Chapter 4? Oh, as a Castletown NPC. Never mind, that makes sense. And Birdley's probably in Hometown, if he's not dead. Anyway. Listen, it disgusts me to say this, but as an act of charity... Act? I will let you be the breeze under my wings. You, me... Festival. Yeah, okay. So the festival as Chapter 5. Okay. El Nina, did it hurt when you fell? Your tag says you're, the moon. Weird. I don't know what that could possibly mean. Oh, geez, Chapter 5. After the translation is nearing completion, we will begin PC testing. After that, we'll do console testing for both Chapter 3 and 4. Oh, boy. Chapter 5. Okay, maybe... I mean, we're still hinting at a Holiday Mansion chapter, but maybe it's not Chapter 4. Maybe we're just throwing Christmas imagery everywhere. This isn't Christmas imagery, though. There's a clearing where some ice had melted. Some team members had to focus on Chapter 1, 2, and 3 bug fixes for a while, but our more recent hires have been able to work on Chapter 5 during that time, so progress has still been steady. Okay. The rate of creation is quite solid this time. Many things are in development at once. I just realized. Oh, that actually makes so much sense. Okay. Burger Pants made me realize this. Where is the the festival is being held in the whole town. But if there was one place where some sort of event was going to take place during the festival, where would it be? Oh, the church! It's like a community center, more or less, right? So, like, this Burger Pants, Pizza Pants, sorry, is dressed up like it's some sort of, like, fancy dance, maybe? Or something? Which is probably going to be, he's got, like, fruit punch all over his lower jaw. Which maybe is the payoff for the Pizza Pants pizza girlfriend joke from chapter 2. But if there was some sort of, like, dance party aspect to the festival, it would be in the church, which is the perfect place for a dark fountain. Oh, that makes so much sense. Anyway, new merch. On a Friday in November, the sky turned black. Soon after, items were revealed in a cartoonish shape. It's Sham! And the Chris shirt. I think somebody on the Discord ordered this already, so it must have been announced somewhere else. There are many things you can look at, but I'll talk about 2 specific revelations. Important person shirt. It's like a long mask you can wear stretched over your skin. It'll make you look more like someone with an important connection to you. It's true. You. Their love will become yours. Your love will become theirs. Ah! Sham plush. Fangamer wanted to make another plush. I was told that many people wanted a plush of Sham. I don't think Sham would believe that. In any case, I had to make a design. It's pretty good. I like how we got an actual button for the button eye. Didn't have to do that. I like. Wizard energy. I gave them a staff which they can cast magic, dusty magic, that twinkles like broken dreams. So Sham actually is going by they, which was something we didn't necessarily know because nobody really talks about Sham. Sham only talks about other people. So that's interesting. Although it could sort of be considered official, there's no tail. Should they have a large fluffy tail? Or maybe it was torn off by cruel and loving hands. And anyways, by now the tail in your mind should be stronger than anything I could show you. Don't be discouraged. Toriel likes the Snow Collection idea. It's good. New song, Theater Creator. Or Creator, actually. Theater Creator. Me and Camellia collaborated on a new song for Sega's rhythm game, Chunism. Never heard of it. This song is called Theater Creator. Each song in the game has a unique character that goes along with it. In this case, it's about a theater master who's actually a god of chaos. This was their idea. As usual for our collaborations, I created some of the melodies and then Camellia did all the hard work. As a reference for what type of song to make, Sega sent me an example. The example was The World Revolving. Guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the song. Papyrus has been buried in the snow, but he's happy about it. That's good. Conclusion. On Halloween 2024, we announced Chapter 3 and 4 release in 2025. This is 1,000,000,000% true. We're also working on some other exciting things that we can't talk about now. It'll take a good while to get going, but 2025 looks like it'll be an interesting year. Huh? Wait. Snowman. Wait, is there more? Like, if... Okay, no, that one's not clickable. Wizard Energy isn't clickable. Oh, well, this is, but that's going to send me the plush. Is the tree clickable? No. I just want to make sure I'm not getting the end of a story before I see the beginning, you know? Okay. Okay. Hidden page. Oh, boy. And it's about this. Oh, boy. Okay, here we go. When it snows, me and my sister and everyone have a contest to make the biggest snow angel of all. Ah, more snow angel. Well, we lie on the ground and spread out our arms and wave them until we get a shape just like us. I'm the smallest, even smaller than Chris, but I don't lose, because after we stand up to look, Des always tells me, "Hey, look, Ellie." Oh, yours has more hidden underneath, and pushes away all the snow I couldn't reach, so I have the biggest wings of all. Ah! I wish it could snow whenever I wanted. Well, good job. You got your wish. Yay! In the dark world where you kill people. Anyway. The biggest wings of all. This is like really heavy-handedly saying, like, Noel angel connection. Shake on it. Oh boy. They have to banish the angel's heaven. Wow, okay. I think that's like the most blatant confirmation of a theory I've ever seen in a newsletter. Just like, look, yours has more hidden underneath and pushes away the snow I couldn't reach. There's so much you could take from this, okay? Lie on the ground and spread our arms. Also, Ellie is a cute nickname for Noel. I like Des, I guess, is a good nickname for December, too. Yours has more hidden underneath and pushes away all the snow I couldn't reach, so I have the biggest wings of all. That feels like it's so, like, thematically relevant, right? I can't quite parse it. Ooh. Yours has more hidden underneath. Well, okay, the snow angel is Noelle's creation, right? So let's say she does create a dark fountain that becomes the angel's heaven, right? More hidden underneath could imply something about, like, darker yet darker. Like, there's something hidden in her world, like, underneath it, like the next layer under a dark world or something, or the depths, or however you want to think about it. And Des is the key to reaching that somehow. Or it can mean nothing, but, you know, clearly this means something, right? Or else we wouldn't be seeing it. I mean, I guess it does have the line, I wish it could snow whenever I wanted, which we already had the symbolism of, like, Birdley's talking in the newsletter, and we had the Snowgrave crystal with Toby Fox. It's got all the angel symbolism, too. I don't know, man. This is kind of crazy. The page is called Snow. Oh, boy. Well, that's the newsletter. Not as much as a usual newsletter, but that makes sense, because clearly this one was thrown out pretty quickly here before the team probably went on holidays for Christmas. But there's some good... Okay, I should think more carefully about this, right? These text bubbles were being given for Chapter 4, presumably. I think. Okay. So, Chapter 3 is the Dreamer House. Would Chapter... Well, if Chapter 5 is the church... And I guess the festival is a religious holiday. Probably, right? Maybe. Or it's just they have a town festival. I don't know, it could just be like a county fair type deal. But it could make sense that it's some sort of thing like Christmas, but not Christmas, obviously. I don't know. But this definitely looks like it's in the game somewhere. I don't... Okay, anyway, let's look at the text. Inferno and Inferno. What would those enemies be? Because I'm presuming they're enemies, right? I don't think the house is going to start on fire or something, but, you know. Okay, I was going to say, can we figure out who's talking by these, like, EH and EHs? But I don't think so. I think that just marks where the text goes, because I'm pretty sure E9 is Susie talking, and EH, the second one, is clearly Susie talking, right? Somebody goes, yeah, all right. And Susie goes, what's with you, making me feel better? And then Ralse or somebody says, I like you too, Swoozy. And Susie's like, yeah, all right, knock it off with the stupid voice. Right? Wait, is this a break? Is this like a dialogue difference? Because it goes, yeah, all right, here. And yeah, all right, here as well. It'd be kind of weird to have those so close together. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to ooh-woo speak at Susie at some point. It's great. Can you enrich my enclosure? That might... This feels more like chapter... No, because I can punch a hole in the drywall and hide toys inside. That feels like it could be like a Christmassy area, something or other. I guess that's a way to get like a snow dark world, right? Is for it to be the Noel's house or something. Or maybe this is the mayor's office. It could be too. Who knows? Keep a Christmas tree up all year round. That seems right. I don't know. But this is so suspicious. The to buy or not to buy. That's clearly the person who was sending us a Valentine. Which means they're either buying something from a shop in the story, or they are a shopkeeper. Which would be very... I guess Spamton was a shopkeeper and a secret boss. That's not too crazy. It's weird. Maybe the Old English thing comes from, like, a book of hymns type deal. Like the book of hymns that they have in the Dreamer house. Because it feels like Old English, right? It's been, like, a long time since we've used by to be, you know, by the by, that kind of thing, or goodbye, like that. So if it's, like, old Christmas carols or something like that, I could see it maybe, and then it would also make sense why this person would be, like, you know, abandoned, quote unquote, and as a secret boss. But that's very interesting. Listen, it disgusts me to say this, but as an act of charity, I will let you be the breeze under my wings, Yumi Festival. So this definitely is in chapter 4. I wonder, actually, hold on. Okay, it tells you. I forgot about this last time. This is all chapter 4 dialogue. Presumably, because of the start. You can't see it. I just realized you can't see it. But the page tabs are called chapter 4 TL1, probably for like text lines 1 or something. So this is all chapter 4. Which makes sense, but, you know, it's a kind of important. Because that means Inferno is in chapter 4. And it means the enclosure thing is in chapter 4, where it sounds like it could be chapter 3, like with the whole cowboy thing. Like, Lancer's like a grazing animal or whatever in, like, the cowboy section. But no, this is something else. Some other enclosure. Which, like, I guess it could be like a nativity scene or something. I don't know if it's, like, based on Christmas. Or just, like, holidays in general, maybe. That could be kind of interesting. Like, if it's not just Christmas, but it's also, like, Halloween and Valentine's Day. That's why this character showed up in the Valentine's Day one. Oh, that makes so much sense. So like the holiday house is not just Christmas. It's like every holiday. That could be. Or maybe like this person is actually a Valentine who like feels forgotten because the holidays like Christmas so much. And that would even like work. Oh, if it is that, it would even work with like Caddy and Jockington being in a chapter at some point, which this would probably be the best opportunity. Because Caddy's probably going to be a witch, right? She's using dark magics or whatever. And Jockington, I mean, he might just be a sports guy, I guess, somehow. But he could also be like a bow and arrow. I've seen people suggest that. And that would also make sense with like a Halloween costume type thing, like he's Robin Hood or something. Wow. maybe that's correct. So, did it hurt when you fell? Your tag says you're the moon. These are all one thing. What could that mean? I have no idea. Just no idea. Unless it's El Niño talking to El Niño. But no, I think El Niño's the guy, right? Despite Niña being feminine in Spanish, I think. Something like that. The crescent moon guy. I guess they're both kind of moon-like. So maybe that's just them talking to each other. But I kind of had a feeling they were already going to be a duo. And then, like, you know, this line would be to somebody they don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Chapter 5 using this. Okay, so that's Chapter 5 Wreath. This is Chapter 4 Small Tree. Chapter 5 Burger Pants Point. I kind of want to do this for more of them. What does this one say? Chapter 4 Holiday Tree. So this wreath is in Chapter 5? What the hell is Chapter 5 going to be then? Where would a wreath be put up in Chapter 5? Is it like in the mayor's office? Are we finally going to be able to go in there during the festival or something? Or maybe the festival is like Christmas. I don't know. That seems like a lot of Christmas, though. Like, Chapter 4 being Christmassy because it's the holidays makes sense. But Chapter 5, I don't know. I mean the holiday family, by the way, when I say the holidays. That's so weird. It has to be the mayor's office, right? Like, we're finally going to get in there during the festival, and it's going to be decorated like the holiday house. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know, man. Why is this, like... This isn't the most lore-filled one, but this is the most, like... It's confirming the most things to me. You know what I mean? Like, usually we get, like, a seedling that we then grow in whatever direction we think in terms of information. This is like we're getting full-ass trees, you know? Like, we're just planting a full-ass, fully grown tree and saying, like, yeah, Noel Angel, pay attention. Yeah, the chapter, or the Valentine's newsletter guys from Chapter 4, and it's probably the holiday house because there's all these trees everywhere, and it's called holiday_tree. And then Chapter 5, we got a wreath as well. What the hell does that mean? What is this one? Chapter 3, Susie sleeping. Okay, well, that's not that useful. I wonder what this is called. Dog ice. Okay. Well, that's it. What about this image? Can I get this image? Open image, new tab. 9 snowman. You know, I didn't even think about the implications of the snowman being melted. So, like, originally it didn't look like this, right? This isn't probably a snowman representation of, like, Noel or something. Originally, these two black dots that we see as eyes were probably buttons. And then the two sticks we see as antlers were probably arms, right? So the head of the snowman got taken out or something, fell off, and then it melted in this twisted way that makes it look like a reindeer. Which is like, what are the implications of that? Like, I don't know if I want to know. Is Des an amalgamate somehow? Probably not. That's probably reading too much into it. But it is kind of like, when I put it that way, kind of like scary, right? Like, this twisted form of a person is making us see Des. Like, maybe this is the way Noelle sees the world, right? Like, she's always looking for information about Des, even though she knows she'll probably never find it. So, like, even like this snowman who's just melting, she can't help but see Des in it somehow. Ugh. Scary. Anyway, that's it from me.